Hey guys, PEKKA here. We're back with another 12-win Grand Challenge deck. This is the same deck that we used last time. I did want to get into those live matches that I had promised before. Sorry it's a bit delayed. Let's go right into this chest opening. Then we're going to look at two different matchups, and then we'll get into those live matches in a fresh Grand Challenge. So let's quick open this up. Okay, 22,000 gold. We'll skip all the commons. Dark Goblin is only about 100 away. The first epic. As we see our Inferno Towers there. We only have about 5 rares left that still need to be maxed. We're doing great on bats. Seems like we're getting hundreds of them every day. So as you see, we get tons of gold now from a lot of our rares, which is really nice. I'm finally catching up on upgrading some cards. I was able to upgrade my Mega Minion pretty recently. And getting close on that. Ooh! 10 Rage is not very exciting, but we got a Legendary. Let's see what we're gonna get. I love the new Legendary animation though. Oh, nice! Another Night Witch. 7 out of 10. It's almost up to my Electro Wizard, which is pretty great. Okay, so first let's talk about these, I would say, the two biggest matchups that you may face. We're gonna do a 3 Musketeer Battle Ram Bandit as well as a Log Bait. So a couple things to say about this. I'm gonna put this on double speed while we go. If they're playing Fireball or Pump, it doesn't matter. Keep playing your Elixir Collector. You need it. Even if they Fireball or Pump or Poison it, you are still going to be gaining 1 Elixir each time, which is good. I don't want you to Lightning their Pumps for the most part. Instead, I'd rather you get those Lightnings on those 3 Musketeers. So we're able to get good damage here, as well as including killing his Night Witch again. And just like that, that's about 2,000 damage off that tower. 1,900 damage off that tower. So he's going to Fireball our Pump once again, but that's okay. We're making up for it with our Lightnings. So while Lightning on a Pump is a -1, we want to make sure that we're getting Lightning on his Musketeers or his Night Witch, because that's going to be a positive trade for us. So here, his goal is to block our Lightning. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow that Battle Ram to run by, and the reason we're going to do that is so that we can still get our Lightning onto the Musketeers. And then finally we're going to use our Goblins or our Electro Wizard to stop the Rams, as well as Log. So basically Rams, it makes it a lot more difficult for them to connect playing this deck, which is why we're playing Electro Wiz and Goblins. So Goblins can straight up counter a Battle Ram if you don't let them do anything, as well as if you have Night Witch, or if it's played quickly, and Electro Wizard obviously stuns it repeatedly. So between that, I would say that we have a very good matchup versus these 3 Musketeer or Battle Ram at the bridge decks. So I hope that helps you guys out. So now let's go into another one. I'm constantly asked, PEKKA, how does Golem beat Inferno Tower? So this is what we're gonna do. Once again, we are playing Lightning and E-Wiz, so it makes it so that they have difficult Inferno Tower placements. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because it's going to be a little bit before we play our Golem. So another thing is we do not want to play our Log unless we are going to get the barrel, or we are going to get 6 Elixir worth of troops. And what do I mean by that? It means that we either want to take out a Princess and a Goblin gang, a Princess and a Dark Goblin, a Barrel and a Goblin gang. We want 6 value of it, otherwise we're just going to save it for the barrel. So we were able to get good value there. We want to keep playing our Pump even if they rocket it, because it helps slow the game down, not letting them get extra Elixir so that we can get to double Elixir. So Goblins do a good job of stopping Goblin Gang, as well as E-Wiz does a reasonably good job versus versus Goblin Barrel. As you see here, we were able to get rid of his Inferno Tower with our E-Wiz plus the Lightning. And then we're going to keep the pressure up, and once again, get another E-Wiz. Now that there's no tower down, we can just drop our E-Wiz straight on those, and we're going to get a nice 3 crown here. So make sure you're saving those logs for when you can get great value on them. You can use your lightning offensively, hitting either the tower, a princess, and the dark goblin, or the Inferno Tower and the Dark Goblin. Those are great values for your lightning once you get to double elixir. But like I said, if they're playing rocket, keep playing that pump in the middle. They may choose to leave it there, and that will give you a huge advantage later on, but most people will not. So let's get into a couple live matches now. Let's see what we can do. Okay. First match is versus Ace. So we're going to open up with our Golem in the back. Same side as Night Witch, which is good. I don't think he'll switch sides. Okay, so he's going to PEKKA. So this is going to be usually a battle of attrition. And what I mean by that is these PEKKAs are can be rough versus our Golem. So we'll drop our baby dragon here to clean up his, and then hopefully we can get our pumps going. Eventually we're going to want to get into lightning on his troops on offense. Both of us are probably going to be able to pump up in this. I'm not sure he's going to poison or lightning us. So once again he drops his Night Witch. This time we have our Golem, and this time we also have lightning for next time. So his P.E.K.K.A's up front, meaning that it's gonna fight on our side of the map, which I'm perfectly okay with. And he's gonna send that bandit in early. Okay, so that bandit is already dead. Now we know that he's got poison. So one thing that you see here is you can use your goblins to get the P.E.K.K.A off your Golem. It wasn't able to be a huge help here, but it was able to force him to spend more elixir again, this time on Baby Dragon. And we're gonna be in trouble here. See if we can get this pump going. Let's lightning this all down. Okay. So we got 2 pumps, he's got 1. So we should have a pretty nice elixir advantage here. So let's get this going. We should be like a whole troop up. I'm not too worried about that bandit. And now that he's poisoned, I can drop my E-Wiz. And now we can get our lightning down. And now that he logged, we can also get our goblins and another Night Witch. So we're just going to keep pressure up, and that's going to be the first tower of the game. Now we just have to worry about battle rams for another 10 seconds, which isn't too big of a deal. So let's get our E-Wiz right here, ready to go, just in case. And just like that, that's game 1. That's a good game, well played by Ace. Let's hop into another. So that's pretty good, because now we've shown 3 of the main archetypes you're going to see. So I'm going to open up with Night Witch so I can get to pump, hopefully. Okay, so we both Night Witch on the same side in the same spot. I agree, that was pretty cool. Okay, so he drops a Knight. I'm going to pump. We're going to take a bit of damage here. Okay. But we were able to get our pump up, as well as he had to log then too. I'm going to guess we have an enormous elixir lead here. It's possible he rams. It's okay to take damage in this deck. I really can't stress that enough. So we're going to get a nice value lightning here. Going to take out all 3 of these troops pretty much. Our bats will take out a bunch. Okay, so he hasn't shown a whatever it's called, a tornado. There it is. Okay, so he had to spend a ton of elixir there. We have another pump already ready. That was an interesting split. Goblins split 3 different directions. Okay, so let's set up our next push here. Okay, so he did get a knight. So let's get our E-Wiz. Let's block him from getting to our E-Wiz. Okay, so we want to get to Lightning Log on this Executioner to prevent Log X Tornado, which is good because he pulled too far away. So let's drop another E-Wiz here. And he already logged, so let's drop our goblins in. Okay, so he is back to another one, but our E-Wiz will finish that off. And because we are low on tower health and we have that one set, let's start working on the next tower. And just like that, that will be game number 2. Most of your games are going to end up where you have a lot of tower damage, but a lot of them, like, we already have a golem on the other side, so even if he, like, lightninged our tower, generally we would wind up taking the second tower almost immediately, still giving us the game. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Peace.